Sasa wengine wanaanza kudanganya jana kwa matanga. Ati Raila aliwaambia akikufa atuwabaki kwa serikali ya broad base. Aliwaambia wapi?
Raila showed us before he died that he wanted us to be in government.
Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you?
And unity of the nation inside the broad-based government. That is the last standing instruction.
Who has told you?
Mara Raila hakuwa anajua anakufa.
It began like a tremor in Kenya's heartland October 20th, Mashujaa Day in Trans Nzoia. DAP-K's deputy leader George Natembeya, the fiery commando governor, stood before a restless crowd. The air was heavy with grief for Raila Odinga, dead barely 5 days and heavier still with suspicion. Natembeya thundered.
Raila alishinda kura. He won with a landslide. Lakini akanyang'anywa. Wakati Raila alikuwa ananyang'anywa kura, wala ambao wanamsifu saizi walikuwa wapi?
Awarding Raila the Golden Heart after his death? Hypocrisy. They praise him now to polish their image. The same men who frustrated him in life.
Through the authority vested in me as president, I have today posthumously conferred upon the Right Honorable Raila Odinga the highest honor of the Republic, the Chief of the Order of the Golden Heart of Kenya.
Of what value is that matter to him now? Hata ibaa kwa shingo. Kaseme zikosima so what? Nataka kusema kwamba Raila alikuwa hai, hatuko tunaona mambo yake mazuri atakuwa tukayaona. Until our country stops being pretentious and hypocritical. Bila mambo yote mazuri ambayo tunasema yote yatakomea kwenye.
His words struck like lightning across the political plains. This wasn't mourning, it was mutiny. Natembeya's firestorm exposed Kenya's deepest contradiction, celebrating Raila's heroism while quietly dismantling his movement.
The next government.
Natembeya's critic wasn't offhand outrage, it was strategy. As the DAP-K deputy leader and Trans Nzoia governor, he is building a new axis in Western Kenya, refusing to let ODM's identity dissolve into Ruto's broad-based government. He accused State House of manipulating Raila's legacy for political leverage. Behind the applause, his message was clear. Baba's death will not be your shortcut to conquering Azimio.
Sasa wengine wanaanza kudanganya jana kwa matanga. Ati Raila aliwaambia akikufa atuwabaki kwa serikali ya broad base. Aliwaambia wapi? You are lying. Maana Raila hakuwa anajua anakufa. Hii kitu ilipata tu wakati alipoambia serikali goodbye broad base government. Lying was not part of the ideas of Raila. Raila was a man who was committed to the truth. Say the truth and face the consequences of that part of the government. Do that by choice. Choice because you believe it's good. Lakini mseme kwamba Raila alisema alikwambia wewe wapi ama uliota. Watu waache uongo bwana. Uko na freedom ya kwa serikali. But don't make it kwamba ile ni obligation kwamba Raila aseme baki kwa serikali.
In that single speech, Natembeya positioned himself not as Raila's heir, but as his conscience.
Where were they? Mnangoja na kufa mzembe, oh he was a very good man, oh he was what? He was a saying what?
Machanganyiko. Kanye mwebete kusokele machanganyiko.
Nyinyi mtuambie mnataka tufanye nini na chama cha baba Raila Odinga?
A day earlier, the nation gathered in Bondo. The state funeral for Raila Odinga, held at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, was an emotional crescendo. 17 gunshots cracked the air. Mama Ida wept behind dark glasses. The world mourned an African giant. But amid the ceremony, ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna stepped up and changed the script. His tone was sharp, deliberate, not elegiac, but defiant. He reminded the mourners of Raila's own final public words on September 22nd. ODM bows to no one. We'll have our own 2027 candidate.
We will not pass any resolution as a party to say how we are going to go into the election of 2027. So wherever you are, Don't commit the party to some things which have not been discussed. Let those things be discussed first. We are ODM. Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you?
Then Sifuna declared, ODM is Baba eternal flame. We will not trade his legacy for favors. We will defend it with the truth, with courage, with our lives.
Baba Raila Odinga alizungumza wazi mbele ya nchi nzima tarehe 22 mwezi uliopita mbele ya hawa wabunge katika hoteli ya Agile pale Nairobi. Baba aliongea kwa kinywa chake mwenyewe, na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe, akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, baba alisema, who has told you? Who has told you? Who has told you?
We are ODM. Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you?
The crowd erupted. Sifuna had drawn a battle line between loyalty and co-option, between independence and absorption. Then came the twist. President William Ruto, once Raila's fiercest rival and turned friend, stood before Raila's coffin and vowed, I will not allow ODM to collapse. I will guard its unity. It was surreal. A UDA leader promising to protect the opposition's strongest party.
Kwa heshima ya huyu shujaa wetu, ile kitu siwezi kukubali, na nitafanya juu chini Mungu anisaidie. Ni wale ambao wanataka kung'oa chama ya ODM na kwenda kuchezea karata ya upinzani kule nje. Hiyo haitawezekana.
It was the ultimate chess move. Embrace the enemy to control his legacy. Behind the smiles, ODM insiders whispered, Ruto doesn't save parties, he swallows them. Hours later, Ruto's ally Samson Cherargei lit X ablaze. Sifuna is the mole-eating ODM from within, he must go. The Nandi senator claimed Raila's dying wish was for ODM to join Ruto's broad-based government, a claim no ODM official has verified. Cherargei's attack wasn't random, it was tactical. It painted Sifuna's independence as rebellion, cornering him into isolation. ODM's fault lines were now public and bleeding. Then enters Simba Arati with his political gospel of a war cry calling on Ruto to ditch UDA and join ODM. In that sense, according to Arati, Ruto will be made the party leader of ODM and vie for the next presidential elections under the ODM party.
That yesterday the president said he's going to make sure ODM remains to be the party. I want to urge him out of the meeting of yesterday and today. Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, wewe ulikuwa, you were a member of ODM. How I wish when you're going to sit down that you come back to your former party, ODM. If you came back to ODM, definitely we'll have you as our flag bearer. If you came back to ODM, we will fulfill the promise Baba had a vision for. But for sure, I know hard times are ahead of us. We will go through it. I know crocodiles are there. They have emerged. They'll try to swim above the waters. We will be there to handle them. As Simba Arati, the governor of Kisii and the deputy party of ODM, I can assure you that in 2027, we will have our candidate ODM candidate as a presidential candidate.
As the dust settles over Bondo, one truth remains. Raila Odinga is gone, but his movement still rules the nation's conscience. Will ODM endure as a rebel force under Sifuna? Will Ruto's hand reshape it from within? Will Natembeya's rebellion carve a new frontier in Western Kenya? Kenya stands at a crossroads, one path toward memory, the other toward mutation. And through it all, Raila's ghost whispers from history's age. ODM is my covenant, let no man sell it. What do you think? Will William Ruto really protect ODM or swallow it and destroy it altogether? Or is Raila Odinga's party going to survive the storm? Drop your comments. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Bushabi Jr.